All right. Hello, everybody. We are here with Cedric Epson from the Art of Hair Academy, straight out of Jackson, Mississippi. This is definitely a special treat today. Cedric is my cousin, so I'm so glad to have him here today. So we'll talk a little bit about the Art of Hair Academy. I was there for your grand opening last year. It was October 12th, so you got a little anniversary coming up next month.
Yeah, Sheree.
So, yeah, so exciting. It was definitely great and great to see you open up your hair school and everything. So talk about yeah, how you got started getting into cosmetology. Like talk about, how you're doing hair growing up.
First of all, thank you so much, Sharice, for having me on your show today. Uh, how I got started in here. It's really a long story, maybe longer than we have time. But
Oh,
I give you the short version if you like it.
okay. I can see
Well,
that version.
yeah. Well, I got brought up middle class neighborhood here in Jackson, Mississippi. My dad, Dr. Emmanuel Abston, he was a professor at Jackson State. My mother was an educator as well. But in the neighborhood that we lived in, most of the families in the neighborhood were mother and father households. So that was a blessing to grow up in that environment. And
Right.
I would have my lawnmower and I would push it around the neighborhood, cutting grass, a little entrepreneur in the making. And from there, at 10 years old to 11, 12, I was cutting grass. And then I evolved into cutting hair. You know, I used to go to school, get laughed at, of course. Say, you don't never had no haircut. So I picked up, Sharice, I picked up my first set of clippers and, I started cutting hair around the house,
Mhm.
cutting my little brother. Then I evolved to the little kids in the neighborhood.
Mhm.
Then all of a sudden I started cutting their dad's hair. And, I just continued going down that journey. I had an underground shop in my parents' bathroom. And so I would cut here there, and it was cool. And so about 11th grade, 12th grade, I said, Mom, I want to get my license to do hair. And
Mhm.
she was like, I don't know about this. Said the reason being is because there was only a cosmetology school in the vocation school CDC, standing for Career Development Center. So
Mhm.
they didn't have barbering. They only had cosmetology.
Right.
But
Uh-huh.
there's a silver lining in it all.
Right.
The reason being is because Career Development Center had seven high schools in JPS. So if you could actually think about it, I'm the only brother in the class, and it's
Right.
filled with beautiful ladies. And so I was like, man, this is
Oh.
what I want to do with my life. So, I just grew from there. I ended up finishing cosmetology school
Mhm.
my freshman year at Jackson State University, where I majored in education. And so this is what I love to do. It's been really a treasure because my clients are my treasure.
Right.
Everybody that comes to me, they have something different that they do, from attorneys, from doctors to judges. It
Right.
just goes on and on. People that do contracting work and things
Mhm.
like that. So it's really a blessing and everything. As you said, on last year, October 2019, that's our anniversary. It's going to be our 1 year anniversary coming soon.
Right.
And the blessing is to open up the barbering program. It's really a big deal because not only will we be building the women in the community, not only teaching them hair, but the full gambit, the business side of things too. We partnered with a local bank in the Jackson area, and it was a blessing to actually go to business school one Saturday. and be educated by attorney, banker. They had someone insurance there, but it was just a blessing to be able to open our interns' eyes to really see that they dream of being a cosmetology can evolve to so much bigger than what they originally believed they can do with this.
Exactly. That is so good. I know you had some programs as well, like a daddy daughter thing, where you taught the men how to do the little girl's hair. If you want to talk about that.
Yeah, I got the father-daughter that we had around Valentine's Day. You
Uh-huh.
know, I'm a big believer of family. I have two biological daughters, and one of the blessings is that man figure, the love that their father shows to them. If they don't have it, they'll have a void. And so I try to stick close where I stick close to my daughters
Mhm.
in that regard, and take them out on dates, and Daddy, can I have some ice cream? Yeah, we can have some ice cream. Daddy, bring me back a cake. To just make them feel that love. And so, to make a long story short, we had a father-daughter day on in February this year,
Mhm.
and it was just a blessing to have some of the men in the community bring their daughter, bring their granddaughter in, and give them just a opportunity to just be able to get out with your daughter. Because if mama gone, normally 9 times out of 10, that daughter's hair is gonna be uncombed. But being able to get like a comb back style or something going, now that man could actually leave the house with confidence and saying, okay, well, look, we finna go by the grocery store, or look, we about to do this, or be that. You'll be surprised, Sharice, how many fathers don't leave, how many professional fathers
Mhm.
don't leave the house because, hey, I'm Mr. Lawyer, but my daughter hair look like this. I can't be out in the public eye.
You help and build
So,
their confidence by teaching them
right,
how to
right.
do
You
hair.
understand?
That is good. And so yeah, I know you're building and trying to get that barber school going as well. And are you taking any students right now?
Yeah, for the cosmetology school right now, Art of
Mhm.
Hair Academy, we're taking new students. We're taking interns who want to do cosmetology. They're getting their license for the first time. Also, we're taking student instructors. These are the folk who want to educate instructors. And so we're excited about that. And so, right now, I know it's COVID-19, but the blessing, the silver lining of this is that now we can start our education in the comfort of our own home, and, be getting those hours, clocking in
Right.
through our online platform. In addition to that, Sharice, I like to at least allow the folk to know how to contact the Art of Hair here in Jackson, Mississippi. Now, we're licensing in Mississippi, so if you're around Tupelo, or if you're, down on the coast or so, you still can start your education. And our telephone number to get registered, 601 207 4333, 601 207 4333. And we're just excited about, educating the community. We're excited about the next wave of innovative stylists. And, you know, it's just so big. Cosmetology is so big. You just take this thing just anywhere. You could be in Hollywood doing hair. You could be doing wigs and just all kind of do makeup and just all kind of things. But you could just take it all over the place.
All right. And I know one of your other goals is to have like a product line out too.
Yeah, that's a goal and everything. We're still working on that, Sharice. I'm very, very excited to be about ultimately being a not only a cosmetology barbering program, but also teach and educate, folk how to use our own products. And
Mhm.
so we're very, very excited about launching that in the near future. And hopefully, when I get the signature shampoo and conditioner going, maybe you'll have me back on your show, and I'll be able to,
Right?
we'll be able to do this thing big.
Well, I can test
Mhm.
it out. I have to do my hair like every week.
Uh-huh. For sure.
I'm excited. I'm excited. Definitely excited. Well, definitely we'll put in information on how to get in contact with you and everything like that. If you're in the Mississippi
Mhm.
area, definitely appreciate you taking out the time to talk with me today and be my special guest.
Yeah, you are special to me, Sharice. And for you to have the heart that you have, to go the extra mile, and the old folk in our family have passed the baton on to you and I. And for you to be behind the scenes, with a positive attitude about pulling our family together, it's just such a big thing. It was so awesome to
Thank
be with you and coordinate our family reunion. And it was just a big, big success.
you. It
And the
was.
numbers are going to continue to rise, and we're going to be
Yes,
together
sure
again.
will. All right. Well, I'm not going to hold you. Thank you so much for coming on here today. Definitely appreciate it. And I'll be talking with you soon.
Farewell.
Farewell.